So, YouTubers, 21 days ago, this Brazilian rain tree seedling popped its little head out of the soil. But, Houston, we have a problem. Can you see those leaves curling up? Now, why is this doing this now? After 21 days, it was doing great. It was like, yeah, living life. I've had it in this cloche for to keep the humidity in. And last night, the first thing I noticed was some of these leaves. One leaf had come off. I was like, well, why has that done that? Did I hit it by mistake, taking the cloche off? I don't think I did, but it made me wonder, and I thought, maybe I did. Let's just take this cloche off now, so you can see it a bit better. But I noticed these leaves here were a lot yellower than the others. And I was a bit suspicious before a leaf did drop off. So as you can see, that is what we've lost. So where am I going with this? What do I think is the problem? Well, it got to like 2-3 degrees the other day, and I had my window open, and they still had the cloche over, but I had the window open, and it didn't take long till it got bloody cold. And looking at these bottom leaves here that are starting to fold up, that sort of looks like maybe like cold frost. Do you know what I mean? Like that happens with frost. Well, it just didn't get frosty in my room, but that's sort of what I'm thinking. Either that, or it's just got too much moisture in this. Which tonight I'm going to put it on. So that's not as heavy anymore. It's not got very good drainage though, but I don't want to mess about too much with the actual tree. Well, it's especially at the moment, well, it's not happy. And she ain't happy. Look at her. Look at her. What's wrong, girl? What is wrong? But yeah, I'm assuming all these leaves here will come off where it's a lot yellower. Hoping they don't. That is, why is that curled up like that? If you've got any ideas, I'd love some input, because I am an amateur, especially when it comes to the Brazilian rain tree. And it's done so well in 21 days to get to how big this is and how much it's grown. I've done a bloody good job, and I don't want it to start dying now after it's got this far. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know how long it takes to. Is that a fawn? A little fawn? No, I don't know what sort of stage it needs to get at when you get fawns, but well, I probably won't even get on the fawns. It's going to die unless any of you know what my problem might be. But like I said, I'm going to get in the propagator just to dry out the soil a bit. I just think it's holding too much moisture, and that's why I started losing a few leaves here. That's bad, that one. That's why I started losing some leaves, because of the moisture, I think. And I think these ones that have curled up, I think that's because it just got too cold in my room, and it didn't like that, and it thought, fuck you, I'm gonna shut. You want to shut that window, or I'm just gonna die. So now I know. Or is this a thornless variety of Brazilian rain tree, and it's such a what's the word I'm looking for? I remembered it. Such a prima donna that it's just like, no, I don't like quick temperature changes. But look, these are the newest leaves here, and they're doing great. They're fine. And we've had some new growth today. Crying out loud. We've had some new growth today that is green as well. But we're going to lose a fair few more leaves, I think, before this problem gets better, unfortunately. But I hope it will not succumb to the tree dying. Because look at that. Look at that branch and trunk structure. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you wait. You wait a couple of years if it doesn't die. If it doesn't die, you wait a couple of years. This is going places. eBay. I'm only joking. I love my trees. We got one in here, and he was dying, but he's coming back. So I'm just going to leave him, but I probably do need to start watering that soon. But I'm very worried now, because that has got too much moisture in still. And that, my friend, is what I think is why it's losing the leaves, because it's getting too wet. And I think these bottom ones that have curled up is where I had my window open and it was only 2-3 degrees, if not freezing, outside. And it didn't like that. So that sort of is a prima donna of a Brazilian rain tree, but they're tropical trees, you know what I mean? And I'm a novice, never had tropical trees before, except for my baobab in the background. You doing alright, Lee? Oh, baobab. Oh, a nice thick trunk he has. Oh, baobab. But yeah, so that is my Brazilian rain tree, and that is the crisis that we have at the moment. But what does fill me with some joy is this top growth that is growing seems to be all healthy for now. It just seems to be this one branch. Oh, and then all those curling up. But yeah, answers on the postcard. If you've got any ideas, I'd love to have a bit of feedback, because I've never grown these before. Jelly, I think it's from Germany. If you know what the crack is, I'd love to know. And just anyone basically. You don't have to have a Brazilian rain tree, but some sort. You could have a silk tree or something with the same sort of leaves, or Mimosa Paduca, the same sort of leaves. But yeah, so that's where we're at. 21 days old, doing great until last night. And I don't want it to die, because we've spent so long together already. 21 days, you know what I mean? And it's got a long way to go yet. So if you've got any ideas, just let us know. That'd be great. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra for now. Kizzy Greenfingers.